Big tech is making our lives too easy and we're getting worse at sitting in discomfort. This is part one of a 3-part series on the importance of friction to living a meaningful life. The iPhone, Google, AI, big tech has been removing friction from our lives for the past decade. Online shopping at the tap of a button, delivery at your door in minutes, algorithms making discovery passive, and now AI doing the thinking for you. And whilst we sleep, they've been sanding off every edge, smoothing every interaction, removing every moment that asks anything of us, and everything has therefore become more convenient. But with that, we've also become more passive, more comfortable, and more expectant, and in turn, less tolerant at doing things that require a little bit of friction. For example, putting a pen to a blank page, cooking a homemade dinner, even reading physical books instead of asking ChatGPT for the summary. But users don't necessarily want passive experiences, do they? I mean, I certainly don't want everything handed to me on a plate. It's really important to remember that friction is often what makes things meaningful. A long, hard hike to the summit of Snowdon in the rain is what made the experience memorable for me and made that little shot of whiskey at the top feel so much more joyful than it actually tasted. Or queuing to get inside the flagship Onitsuka store in Japan made it feel more hard-earned and increased my actual desire to make a purchase, not just for the scarcity, but because it made me feel more anticipation and excitement for what was inside. When everything is easy, nothing feels meaningful. So stay tuned for part 2, where I'll be sharing some examples of how to add friction back and meaning into your life and the brands they're clocking on. I'm also going to be bundling these ideas into a longer Substack when they're finished, which I'll link later on.